It's accepted as an article of faith throughout the Christian world. Judas Iscariot betrayed Jesus. Portrayed in the Passion of Christ as the guilt of the Jews, except for one text that showers doubt on the traditional story that has stumped archaeologists and historians throughout the world, and reopened the trial on the presumed guilt or innocence of Judas.
The New Testament portrays Judas as engaging in a nefarious act and turning Jesus over to the authorities. This gospel portrays the act as the greatest thing that Judas could do for Jesus.
According to American investigators, a scroll discovered in Egypt reveals a tale told by Judas himself that several days before the Last Supper, Jesus agreed with Judas to his surrender by the Romans, making the arrest and crucifixion after the Last Supper not a betrayal done for a few pieces of silver, but rather the result of a pact between close friends.
The Gospel of Judas is a real surprise. It pictures Judas as the one disciple whom Jesus entrusts with secret understanding.
These controversial findings raise some hard questions for the Christian world. Can the age-old charge of deicide and Jewish guilt finally be laid aside?
If Jesus could say of his executioners, "Father, forgive them, they know not what they do," would it be possible to speak of forgiveness for Judas?
There's still a lot of doubt there, though. Although the Vatican, in the famous Nostra Aetate statement, absolved the Jews of the charge of killing Jesus, collective images of the crucifixion and the Jews' responsibility are still deeply entrenched throughout the Christian world.
לא סביר בעיניי שלמרות המסמך הפפירוס הזה יש שינוי. זה היה ספר חיצוני שלא הוכנס לקאנון של הברית החדשה משום שהוא לא טעם לדוקטרינה, וזו דוקטרינה מכוננת שלמיטב הבנתי לא תשתנה.
To say that it's going to rehabilitate Judas and make him a hero, I don't think you'll find any New Testament scholar that's going to say that.
It was a confusing week overall for Christian believers. One researcher believes that Jesus actually walked on ice and not the Sea of Galilee's fresh water.
I feel that my job as a natural scientist is to tell the society at large what I think about or what I think could have happened in particular situations.
And if that wasn't enough, a London court is debating the content of the recent novel, The Da Vinci Code, which, in a startling claim, says Jesus and Mary had an intimate love affair that sired a dynasty of no less than the children of God.
If revealed, it would devastate the very foundations of mankind.
So, the Jesus Scroll adds yet another weave to the numerous controversies over the life, death, and as Christians profess, the resurrection of the carpenter from Galilee. And the ones who will finally make the decision will be millions of the faithful worldwide and not papal edicts.